Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Kellen here again with Droid Life. Showing you some more tips and just some little things I noticed with the Droid 3 that I missed in that first walkthrough. First thing I want to show you is the Crt Screen off animation. So gingerbread, a lot of people, well, other phones have been getting gingerbread, and a lot of people were wanting that CRT, you know, that sort of zip, that right there. You just saw it. So they definitely included it in this device. There you go. So that should make a lot of the fanboys happy. Just kidding, of course. Just adds to it. We all like little things like that, right? So next thing I want to show you, though, is widgets and how they've sort of made this this process so much simpler. Okay, so let's say, well, as you can see, I've got 4 icons at the bottom and a big old 3x3 widget. So let's say I wanted to swap those. Let's say I wanted 4 apps up here, widget down here. Normally, you would have to go remove widget, move each one individually, add widget again. Okay. With the new blur, they've changed that. Okay, so if I long press on this widget, zooms out, and if I want to say swap with those, all I have to do is swap with them. Just move down, and it moves those right into position. You see that? And then I can let go, and there we go. Now I've got them all switched. There was no, it was basically one movement rather than a whole series of steps. I also want to show you this. If you long press on a widget, and if you start moving it around, you can see it gives you this like 3D animation. Like, look at that. I can wiggle the whole thing around. It actually follows every little gesture that I do. Really cool feature. Really nice touch there by Motorola. Just gives it, like I said, a 3D sort of look. You can see it moves around. And I can swap those again if I want to. So really nice there. Also want to show you if you're on your, so you got 5 home screens. If you're on the main screen, which is screen 3, as long as if you hit home on that screen, that's where you get your mini card previews. And from there you can just tap on a screen. It'll take you to one. Hit home again, it takes you back to that home. You hit home again and get to those card views. From what I can tell, there's no pinch to zoom, okay, to get to those cards like there is in a lot of the other skins and OSs. Not sure why they removed that, but they did. Next thing I want to show you is in G-Talk. Since this is Android 2.3.4, a lot of you, sorry, I'm going to cover this up. A lot of you are probably expecting video icons in there so you can video chat. For some reason, they haven't unlocked that yet with this build. Hopefully that comes in a soon future update. That was supposed to be part of 2.3.4, so hopefully that comes soon. Definitely has a front-facing camera, so it would be allowed to video chat. Unfortunately, they haven't added that yet, so I just want to show you that. Also wanted to show you in the browser, since I missed that the last time, we'll just load up Droid Life real quick here. So there's Droid Life. See, all pink and shiny. Pentile screen, Pentile matrix. As you guys know, I'm not a huge fan of them. I'm already noticing some distorted colors. Compared to the Droid X2, not nearly as bad. And that could be because the screen is just a little bit smaller. It's 4 inches instead of 4.3 inches. But there's definitely still some things that bug me about it. You can still see some pixels on greens. There's not a lot of straight edges. It can't necessarily make straight edges. So just some things like that. Sometimes even flicking through the app drawer, you get some shadows and things like that. One thing I did want to show you guys is, if you ever want the mobile view of the site, all you have to do is scroll down to the very bottom, and there's a switch to mobile button right there. Just wanted to point that out. I know some of you guys have asked about that. But let me show you really quick what I'm talking about with this Pentile screen. So if we go into the app drawer, so when things are on black backgrounds is when these screens really struggle. So you can see if I whip through here, there's sort of this jagged sort of jitter. You guys, I don't know if you guys can see that on video, but I can definitely see it. Just wanted to point that out. Also, if I load up Angry Birds, I'm going to load it up on here. I'm also going to load it up on my Galaxy S2 so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about here. So we just load up the first level. Turn the volume down. There is a shadow. So this is the Pentile matrix screen that cannot keep up. Let me go ahead and zoom this in, actually, so you guys can see this. Alright, so if I go ahead and shoot a bird, okay, there is a dark black sort of shadow. I don't know if you can see that right there. And this is the Pentile matrix at its best, essentially. Yellow bird, not so much. This red one, though, watch the black shadow. See that black shadow? Black purplish shadow. Okay, if we play the same game on a Super AMOLED Plus, which is essentially a pen tile. It's just a different version of a pen tile. There's the yellow guy, no problem there. The red bird, though, this is where we saw issues. There are no issues there. Okay, so they are a little bit different. I'm just showing you guys the difference there in pen tiles. They're both pen tiles. This one's just a different pen tile. Noticing some screen redraw slowness there. I don't know if you saw that. Also, whenever you go into the camera app, you can see I pressed that a while ago. It takes a while to load up the camera app. Not sure why it's so resource intensive, but it is. If we exit back out of the camera app, I hit home, you can see there's a redraw, almost like a weird looking screen there. So that just looks like a bug that needs to be fixed in the future. Other than that, those are sort of the things that I've noticed just since I first did that walkthrough. So if you guys want to shoot me over some more tips or anything, we're going to have benchmarks up probably tomorrow and really get going with daily use so we can actually put up a review on this thing. So anyway, Droid 3, we're Droid Life, we're out. Peace.